Hello, my friends, and welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl. I'm so excited to see what comes through with this beautiful themed pick a card reading today. I decided it would be such a fun idea to do this new theme of what is your blind spot. So a lot of us can have this inner knowing of what is going on, but sometimes, especially throughout this Mercury retrograde, we can get this confusion that happens and settles in with our energies, even collectively. And it's so important for us to become more aware of where we might have hidden some things for ourselves, where the ego has come in and been trying to keep us safe from a certain reality or truth. And that's exactly what I wanted to dive a little deeper into with this specific reading, to really help each of you bring to light what truly is lurking beneath the surface that perhaps we just haven't been able to acknowledge yet. So it's a really kind of exciting reading, and I'll be honest, when I first did the cards I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a little nervous, because it's like, what is hiding, right? But that being said, it's honestly, the cards that came out today are so perfect, and I feel like whatever pile you choose, just to know to give yourself that breath to begin, to settle. You are safe, your guides are with you, and to really call in that support system when you're facing things that sometimes can seem scary. But just know that these blind spots are here to help us acknowledge where we need deeper healing, and how these readings can really help us, give us that support and the guidance we need from our guides today. So let's set that intention that whatever comes through in the cards, whatever messages come up for you, just to trust that they're exactly what you need to hear, and you have the courage and the strength, my friends, to make these course corrections, okay? And I believe in you. I'm sending you lots of support and love through this. So I feel like this is going to be such a cool reading. So please take a moment now, if you have not already, to choose the card of your choice to what is calling you, whether it's pile 1, 2, or 3, and really just take time to tune into your intuition here to make sure that you are getting every message you need. And please listen to 2 piles if you need to. Listen to 3 piles if you feel called. So really just listen to that inner voice, my friends. So to get started, we are going to start with you guys in group number 1. I'm going to just put aside these 2 cards. I have pre-shuffled, so we are going to check out our main card here for you guys in group 1. And then we're going to grab some more decks and more angel numbers, and we'll just see what all comes forward, okay? So what is group number 1's blind spot? Okay, so you guys have number 34 and you have this sigil. Okay, so I'm going to reference the book. So this sigil represents running away from your emotions. Okay, so we're going to go deeper in, but I want to pull some more information. So we're going to do that now. We're going to do some more shuffling. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this running away from emotions, this blind spot? Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, and recharging. Ooh, I like this. What a cool energy. Wow, I don't know, that card just had a very potent energy that just really wanted to jump out at me. That's so cool. All right, let's keep going, my friends. Group 1, what else do we need to know for group 1 about their blind spot? What advice, guides, angels, ancestors, be with us? Ooh, 2 from this deck. Have confidence. Yes, okay. Oh, there's nothing to worry about. See, my friends, nothing to worry about. Oh my gosh, this feels really good. I just feel like relief. I don't know. I feel like if you guys pick group 1, you might have been a little nervous, because I feel that. Let's see what else we have. What else do we need to know about their blind spot? What encouragement? Okay, we have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually release that this whole event, I'm so sorry, I'm not reading today. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Okay, that's so funny that I said that. You will eventually release is what I said instead of realize. So I do feel like that was actually not an accident. So probably some release work you guys are doing. Okay, so we'll go into that for sure. That's so funny. I find that sometimes words will just pop out and I'm like, where did that come from? So I feel like that wasn't coincidence. Oh my Lord. Okay. I love this when this happens. So 2 prime archangels clearly showing up for you today. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Like seriously, this is like the 2 main angels to call upon for cord cutting, for release work and healing. So boom, 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 my friends. Wow. Yeah, just got a bit of a sharp energy in my left ear. So yes, 100%. You are working closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Okay, right when I read that, I literally felt a hand on my back. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So 100%. Archangel Michael is with you, my friends. I hope you can feel his presence because, wow, I literally feel his hand on my back right now. Like support, support, support. Okay. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. Yes, 100%. You are healing big time. Okay. Oh, I love when this happens. I've been finding my readings have just been lately like, wow, like just incredible. They always are, but just specifically the past few weeks through retrograde, it's just so powerful, so supportive. Okay, this one for sure. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Aww. Oh, honestly, guys, I love this. And then we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Yeah, You guys are like my Scorpios. I feel like you guys are my Scorpios. You're my Scorpios, my water signs. Even if that doesn't resonate, but like deeply emotional. Okay, that's what I'm really feeling. Like you guys are just like in your charts. Maybe reference your charts where you have a lot of water because I just feel like you guys are so deep in touch with your emotions, and it's funny because like you're running away from them, but you are just so inherently in tune. And so I feel like you already know this. Group 1, you're kind of like, yeah, I know, I'm running away. I know, it's just because I feel so big. That's what it feels like. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Modify. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I just knocked over my big deck, of course. Okay, that's so funny. Yes. Okay, so whenever I knock over things, it's usually because in the reading, the people I'm reading for, there's something going on chaotically. And it's funny that I was just talking about your guys' emotions. And that is what I'm feeling. I feel like maybe you feel a little bit spread thin, a little chaotic with your emotions. Okay. So let's just get one more card from here because I feel like another one wanted to pop out. So we had modify. Let's see. Okay. A lot of messages coming through. Acceptance. Wow, what a card. Gorgeous. Okay, what was the number on that? 49. I don't know why, but that number, I needed to know what that number was. So 49 might be an angel number to look up, okay? So we'll definitely do that at the end. Let's see what else we need to know for group 1. What advice? What else do we need to know about their blind spots? Okay. Oh goodness, sorry. Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in on your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Oh, I just love this. Oh, what a reading, my friends. This is just incredible. Okay, I have 2 more decks. Well, actually, 1 more deck, and then we're going to pull you guys an angel number. What else do we need to know? Ooh, fresh air. Okay, love when practical advice comes through. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay, love that. Okay, so let's pull you guys an angel number. Definitely the bottom. 660. God is encouraging you to think things through before proceeding further. Okay. Let's bookmark that. Whoops. So we're going to bookmark that. Okay. And we'll go into that as well. Okay, weird. Okay. I guess I need to pick you guys another angel number. They're just like, hold up, there's more. Okay, so 204. You are here to speak truth and share love. Know that God is with you wherever you are. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're going to bookmark that as well. Okay, interesting. I haven't had that happen before, but you needed that one too, so that's amazing. Okay, my friends, let's just do a little bit of camera adjusting here. All right, so your blind spot, my friends. So what we're clearly getting in the cards, we're getting so much beautiful energy, so much encouragement. There's truly nothing to worry about, okay? But what I do really feel is a theme for you guys in group 1 is you guys are your deep feelers, like my deep feelers. You feel things on such a deep level, and I feel like that's why I was saying a lot of you might be Scorpio or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, like any of those water signs might be very dominant in your chart, just because I feel like water signs, they feel things on another level. Like they're the water, they're deep, okay? And not that other signs aren't, but I'm just hearing, I just feel like a lot of you have water in your chart. So take what resonates, but definitely picking up on that. And I feel like a lot of you who chose this pile, like you were chastised for feeling, okay? Because I'm really hearing like you guys had life experiences. You've maybe grew up in a family that didn't allow emotion, or you've been teased in the past about being who you are because, and that just makes me want to cry, because it's just like you guys literally had to, they're showing me like the crab, so like hard shell exterior but soft inside, and that's exactly what I feel like you've had to build, is this hard shell around you. You know, group 1, you guys definitely are ultra sensitive, and it's time to really embrace that and see that as a gift rather than a curse, okay? I'm really getting that like super strongly, like but there's been so much pain in your life. Like I really feel that, where you're just like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of acknowledging how I really feel. I'm afraid. And I almost feel like that's why you run from your emotions, because they're so deep. And it's like, I just can't go into them, because if I do, I'll just be consumed. Like I'll be crying for days. I'll be in this hell for days. Like that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's almost like, if you go there, you don't know how you're going to come out. But you guys need to know, like, especially my Scorpio signs, I just don't know why I keep saying that, but I just really feel that. Like, you guys are the master of the shadow, okay? And it's like when you're in your glory, when you're in all those good aspects of your star sign, it's like you can go into that shadow and you can transmute it. You can make the shadow your power. You can make the pain your power. And it's this transmutation energy. And this goes for any sign you are, okay? This is a group read. So whatever darkness you feel is attached to you, and I just feel like it's your past. Like I feel like there's something in the past that you're holding on to, and it's just like, if I go there, it's so painful, I just will be swallowed up. But the fact of the matter is you are so strong. Like, you are so strong, group one. And this reading is really empowering you. It's like, please know that beneath the surface of your fear, if you can bypass that ego and go, okay, I know I'm going to be safe. I know I can do this. I know I can go into the depths of my emotions. There is going to be so much power that you will gain from that experience. And yes, I'm hearing it will be hard. It will feel heavy, okay? Because I feel like you have so much deep emotion that's been hiding and festering in you that your ego, for survival purposes, has buried. And it's almost like you've had to bury your emotion to survive in life. You've had to hide who you are. I feel that. And it's like your voice as well is very key in your life purpose. I'm hearing group one. And it's like, because you've had these experiences, it's almost made this more important to you, that it's like, if anybody else, if you were looking at anyone outwardly aside from yourself, you'd be like, you speak your truth, you empower yourself. Like, you would be like the number one person that would be like, yes, like, stand in your light, don't let anybody put you down. And yet I feel like when it comes to yourself, you make yourself that exception where you're like, oh, well, it's me, so I'll put myself down, or I won't believe in myself, and I won't have a voice, or it's hard for me to have a voice. But yet deep down, you know that that's not true, that you should too. And I feel like there's this conflict in you that's like, I want to assert myself and I want to fight. Like, I just see you like with the sword, and it's like, I want to fight. But there's also this avenue in you that's going, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of being vulnerable. I'm so afraid of being vulnerable again. And I'm so afraid of being hurt again. And I'm so afraid of uncovering all that pain, like weeping wound pain. That's what I see. It's like such a wound that's been festering, trying to say, please heal me, please look at me, please love me, please look at me. And yet we haven't acknowledged it, because somewhere in our lifetime we were taught that that was wrong, to feel how we feel. We were taught that it's not okay to have the emotions we have, or be who we actually are. And it makes me so sad, group one, that you've had this experience. Like, but Spirit is so coming through right now to be like, we've got you. Like, we're holding you. There's a hand on my back. Like, you were supported. You were so supported. You were so loved. And it's okay now. Like, there's so much assurance. Like, you're safe now. And it's okay to express who you are. It's okay to express the emotions you've buried. You don't have to run away anymore. You are safe. You are in a place in your life where the past will no longer define you. And it's like having the courage to go into your past and liberate yourself from that fear and from the pain and the hurt, and go, you know what? Yes, I was told this. Yes, I was, made fun of because I was sensitive. But it's like, I'm no longer going to let that pain dictate my future. I'm no longer going to allow those things that happened to me to define who I am now and how I'm going to help other people in this world. Because I feel like you are so passionate. It's like, I'm going to help others have a voice. I'm going to tell people their worth and value. I'm going to show them how beautiful they are, regardless of how they feel. And it's like this soul mission. I feel like this beautiful soul mission. It's like, you are a real healer, group one. You really are. And it's just like, this passion I feel from your life experience is going to really be the driving force for how you will heal others, because you've been there, you've felt it yourself, you've walked that path. And it's like, now this balance is needed. And that's what I'm seeing, where it's like, understanding you can be sensitive, you can have emotions, and that's okay. That you no longer have to outrun them, that it's safe for you to acknowledge them. And in fact, there is beautiful messages that lie within your emotion. And I'm hearing to tell you that your intuition runs on emotion. It's a feeling, right? So sometimes things aren't logical, okay? And it's like removing the logic and going into how you truly feel. And that's what I'm really, really hearing for you in group pile 1. Like, you need to feel and acknowledge who you are, okay? Because I really feel like chances are, as a kid or as a child, a lot of your emotions weren't validated, and you might have been gaslighted. You might have been told you were too much, you were too loud, you were too sensitive. Whatever that story is for you, it's like liberate yourself from that, because this is where you're needing to really do that healing work, is to validate you. Validate how you feel. Okay, and it's really important to understand that emotions aren't shameful, because I'm just hearing there's a part of you that goes, oh, it's shameful for me to go and feel how I feel. It's not good for me to go and do that. It's almost like somebody told you, like, that's not good. Like, yeah, like it's shameful. Almost like when they say to men, like, oh, it's not okay for you to cry because you be a man. It's like, that's kind of what I feel, where it's like you were in that environment. But once again, it's like, take what resonates, because this is a general read, but I just feel like, oh, you had a really tough time being who you are growing up. And I feel like this is this beautiful journey that you're embarking on now, where it's going, it's safe now, okay? And it's really getting in touch with your guiding light, because your emotions are your guiding light. They are your intuition, your feelings. And it's like, it's time to see your emotions not as wrong. Okay, it's time to validate, and they're happening for an important lesson for you. So anytime you get triggered, anytime you feel a lot of emotion, pay attention. Don't bury it down. And I'm hearing it might be very natural for you to just push away your emotions and not want to feel them and bury them. But I'm hearing we need to rewire this. We need to let ourselves really feel things as they come up, even if it's inconvenient, okay? You are worth it. Your emotions are worth it. They're not worthy of shame. You need to validate them and liberate them, okay? It's time to learn to feel. Learn to feel, okay? Choose with your free will to be present with every emotion you feel the next while. I'm really hearing that's going to help you, okay? So the other thing I'm hearing is sometimes, because we have such a depth of emotion, we can allow ourselves to spiral. And that's what I'm hearing the boundaries card is all about. It's like, where can I establish better boundaries? So I'm hearing this for that reason, but also some external factors as well for some of you. But main point with the boundaries, I feel like sometimes that's why you're afraid of going into the depth of your emotion, because you're like, how am I going to get out? How am I going to be able to shake how I feel and not be sad and upset all day? And it's like, okay, well, let's set a boundary. So there's almost this need to do this within reason. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And it's like allowing yourself the patience throughout this process as you're healing, as you're validating these deep emotions, because I do see a lot of healing, okay? And this will be a slower, gradual process, okay? This isn't something you can just jump through. I'm hearing you need to allow yourself these boundaries so you have the time and space to go in, to feel how you feel, have the cry, have a scream, write out and journal, whatever it is. It's like, really make sure you're prioritizing this work, okay? And then secondly, I'm hearing for the boundaries, it's like having those boundaries within your mind to not go into that negativity, okay? And that's where I feel the modify. It's like modifying your approach to how you feel your emotions, to how you do the healing, okay? Because I'm hearing some of you, what will happen is you'll get triggered, you'll have this emotion that comes up, and of course you want to bury it, but when you do feel your emotions, you can spiral into them so deeply that you lose sight of the blessing, you lose sight of what it's trying to teach you. And then you go into this example, say you get this trigger of not being enough. And then you just believe that and you reinforce that thought over and over again. And so all day you're like, I'm not going to be enough. I'm not good enough. And it's like it continues that story. And that's why I'm hearing the boundaries need to come in, where it's like, okay, this is a trigger for me. This is something I felt from my past, that I'm not worthy. I'm not enough. So it's like, how can I now put a boundary in and go, okay, I'm going to feel this emotion. I'm going to validate that I feel this way and that I have felt this way. And I'm going to work on this as I can. And whether that means I journal this out, whether that means I book a Reiki session for energy balancing, for energy work, whether I do deep breathing, like whatever works for you, it's like, I'm going to work with this, and being for that select amount of time, I'm healing. I'm allowing myself this opportunity to feel and heal. But then I'm going to go, okay, thank you, emotions, for teaching me that I no longer need to feel this way. Thank you, guides, for helping me see the big picture lesson in this event, in this trigger. Thank you for helping me see where I need to heal. And it's like coming back to the gratitude for how you feel, the gratitude for things that have happened in the past. And it's almost like, I feel like a lot of you might be doing a bit of a life review, okay? So it's like literally reviewing your past. And with that comes up a lot of hurt a lot of the time. And what I'm hearing, it's like just seeing those big picture lessons of like, how did it make you stronger? How are you going to take charge now and have the confidence to make those changes and take your power back, okay? And I'm hearing work with these angels to help you eliminate, to release. You know, Archangel Michael, help to protect you so you're not taking on all this negativity again, and you can release it. Work with Archangel Raphael to help you heal and release those wounds, okay? Truly heal. And it's like allowing yourself to be the parent that you needed. That's what I'm really hearing. You need to allow yourself to be the parent you needed. As I'm hearing, a lot of you had parental figures that really impressed upon you this belief system, okay, that is no longer who you are, and it's not really what you believe anymore. So it's like, how can I now reparent myself? How can I mother myself? How can I really bring forward those nurturing qualities, so when I'm afraid, when I get triggered, I can nurture myself and love myself and show up for my inner child and walk myself through this difficult process. I'm recognizing you don't need to stay there anymore, okay? You are no longer in that place. You are here in the now, and you have the power to transmute the energy. So doing things that can change the energy after will be such a useful tool for you, I'm hearing. So for those of you, when you're in that emotion, once you've done that healing work, if you're still feeling heavy, if you're still feeling attachments to those emotions, call on your angels to remove it and help you move forward and do something to change the energy. And what's so interesting is we had the fresh air card. So really strongly getting, you need to go outside. Go and be with Mother Nature. Let her nourish you. Let her be your mother energy, okay? So when you're feeling down and you're struggling detaching from those feelings, at the end of that healing process, because we're working on feeling, right? Go and refresh yourself. Go and replenish yourself. So number 2828 might be a good number for you. You know, go and be in nature, because nature has this amazing ability to lighten our load, to literally pull negative energy from us and restore balance, reinvigorate, and help us really come back to center. Okay, so when you're feeling that way, say, okay, now that I've acknowledged the truth of my emotions, now that I've felt them, now that I've done the shadow work, I'm now going to change the energy. I'm going to take charge, and I'm going to look after me by going and replenishing, by feeling good, by doing something that makes me feel better, and realizing that in the grand scheme of things, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, so these emotions, as scary as they might seem to go into, you are going into a profound place of healing and really going into a next step in your journey. That's what I'm really hearing. It's like really going forward and finding connections, finding people who do light you up, who do believe in you, who would never say you're too sensitive, but who will actually embrace your sensitivity. I'm really hearing like your next chapter is going to be so loving and so nurturing, group one. And it's like finding the gratitude, finding the happiness in life, despite these big emotions that we sometimes feel, and having that courage and patience with self as you go through this healing, okay? So next we have this star being healing codes, okay? So important information, wounds are healed and recharging. I'm being told to read this one from the book, so we're gonna do that. Oh, I'm going a little long, I apologize. But there's just so many good things coming through for you, my friends. Okay, woo, sorry. Okay, so star being light, healing light codes. Let me find it here. And we'll just read the main messages. Let's see if I can find it. It's not really alphabetized, so let me just see. Here we go. Okay. All right. So the main message. If the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it's okay for you to retreat to a safe space to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to be a healer for others. What did I tell you? And share healing with the world. But please ensure you are balanced and filled up with light first. This is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages or stagnant energy standing in the way of freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. Okay, really glad I read that. So clearly you guys are healing, okay? So it's like allowing yourself to do that work, to restore your energies, right? Through nature, through mothering yourself, through having boundaries in life and allowing yourself that time to really restore and really regenerate and giving yourself the patience, okay? So even though you would like to be light years ahead in your healing, maybe you have a specific timeline, whatever the case may be, give yourself patience right now, okay? And that's what this card was really saying too. It's like, be replenished first, okay? We know you have big hopes and dreams. We know you want to help the world, but we want to show you how you need to come first, how your energies need to be topped up, how you need to be healed first. And it's like realizing that this whole event is happening is a blessing. Okay, everything is perfect. Everything is divinely timed. So keep trusting, my friends, and have confidence in yourself. You are healing. Okay, let's read this one. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So, oh my gosh, 333. So with that as well, we have so much support coming through, right? So it's like having confidence that healing is happening, having confidence that you are guided, that the universe, God, source energy, however you relate to that, is supporting you, okay? And it's like having the confidence that even if we don't feel like we're enough, that God, source energy, is showing you the way, is utilizing you, is working through you, okay? And is helping you heal your wounds and recharge. Okay, so give yourself that time, my friends. So in close, let's look at our angel numbers, and we're going to just see our surprise cards as well. Okay, so we had 660. God is encouraging you to think things through before proceeding further. Okay, so with that, I really feel like that's where we're needing to pause and get that important information that our emotions are actually trying to tell us, okay? And it's like, don't bypass them. That's why they're important messages coming through. And we learn from this card too, listen to your intuition, listen to what is coming through intuitively right now, okay? So pause, say no, have boundaries, modify, and really come to this place where, okay, I can now accept the past and I'm going to learn the lessons I need to learn, okay? And I guess I forgot this acceptance card. I apologize. So coming to that acceptance of what you were truly learning, how you were feeling, acceptance of the past, and allowing that to be healed, okay? So let's look at our surprise cards. So we have guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done, or what you think you failed to do, from a soul's perspective, there is neither right or wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. So what was I saying? That belief that you're not enough? That can very well stem from that guilt in life, right? And so it's like, you're not worthy of carrying that anymore, my friends. It's time to transmute that energy. You are worthy, regardless of what has happened in your life, okay? And it's time to learn from those things. It's time to embrace those spheres of wisdom, okay? So get that clarity, okay? And then we had... oh goodness, what was the number? Oh, here we go, 204. You are here to speak truth and share love. Know that God is with you wherever you are. So yes, you have a voice. You are love, my friends. So share that love and start with yourself, okay? God is with you wherever you are. That really stood out. So you were supported, okay? And we have reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keep your energy, mood, and motivation in a consistently high level. Perfect. So making sure that you're nurturing yourself, giving yourself that time to receive and replenish as well, right? Take yourself out on a date. Do something for self-care. Splurge and get yourself a nice little crystal, doing something that's rejuvenating for you. Okay, my friends? So all in all, that is all I have for you guys in pile 1. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope this gives you some more clarity on your forward path. Sending you all so much love and light. Bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading. I'm so excited. If you guys chose this pile, we're going to see what blind spot you have at this time. So what is coming up for some shadow work? What has the ego perhaps hidden from our view? And what are we needing to dive a little deeper into in our own personal healing journey? Okay, so I have pre-shuffled this deck, and we're going to see what sigil you guys picked. So group 2, you picked number 49 and this sigil. So this sigil is a sigil of bias. Okay, so we're going to shuffle some more cards, get some more information, and then we might reference the book for more tidbits on this specific sigil and what it means for you, okay? And of course, we're going to channel our guides and any sort of inspiration and messages that come forth further on this, okay? So let's dive right in. So angels, guides, ancestors, please be with us. Help us see what exactly group 2 needs to know about their blind spot and how we can move forward in healing. So let's go forward. What do we need to know for group 2? Where are we biased? Oh, so we have the no card. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. Okay, feel called to pick another one here. What else do we need to know about this situation? Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Ooh, okay, very interesting. Let's see what else we need to know. Whoop. Okay, we had a few fall out, but this one fell on its own, but we're gonna just shuffle them. Okay, this one. Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Ooh, okay, loving it, loving it. Okay. Here we go. Courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Getting some good info. Okay, just cut the deck and grab this one as well. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, I am going to go grab a couple more decks, so I'm going to be right back, my friends. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, friends. I just needed to go and grab a few more decks that I was really being called to pull. So I didn't originally pull these, but I'm like, oh, I need to go get them. So we're going to do these decks as well, and we're just going to see what other insights come through. All right, here we go. 2, okay. Yeah, I feel like we need both of those, so we're going to take them. So doubt, offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Okay, and we have independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. Okay, definitely getting some good insights here. Okay, I feel like we needed both of these. We have stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And then we have own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know. Okay, another 2. They just flew right out. So we have pre-night. I'm probably saying that wrong. Don't judge me. I accept the impermanence of all things and know that change brings renewal and goodness. Integrate and accept change. Align with the cycles of life. Improve mental alertness. Focus on the present moment. And then we have rutilated quartz. I'm grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Improve energy levels and increase life force. Maintain focus. Increase feelings of self-empowerment. Amplify courage and confidence. Woo! I just love how the cards literally back up each other. It's so cool. Perfect. Okay. So let's see what else we need to know. Where are we feeling a bit biased? Is there any more information? Ooh, the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend physical time near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Okay, on the top we had giving and receiving, so we're going to take it. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Yes. Okay, anything else? Let's see. I want to pull you one of these. There we go. Replenish. Yes, a lot of that. Okay, so let's end with an angel number. 783, your setbacks are not setbacks. They are opportunities for you to recognize your capacity to rise above darkness and challenge. Your light and capacity to recover are stronger and brighter than ever at this time. Okay, you have to love that, hey? Okay, so we're going to bookmark that and we'll check out the surprise card at the end. All right, my friends. So this sigil is all about where we are not being flexible or being lenient in our belief systems or how we are seeing a certain situation, okay? Which is so perfect for this reading because I'm definitely seeing a few different scenarios that are arising. So because this is a general read, please take what resonates for you. But what I'm really strongly getting with this bias card is it's coming through in a few different ways. So we're failing to be fully flexible in our attitudes, in our beliefs. And what I'm strongly getting with all these follow-up cards is two big cycles in your life. One, not seeing yourself as you truly are. Okay, you are being biased against yourself. Okay, big time. Next, the bias that you need to do to receive. Okay, we are clearly struggling with the balance of giving and receiving. And I'm hearing you are holding on to a belief system that is bias. It's saying you need to do to be worthy of rest, to be worthy of replenishment, and to be able to even take care of yourself. What can you give to the world so you can receive something back? Okay, and that is what I'm hearing where we are going wrong, okay, my friends, because the universe is not a dictatorship. And this is something that has really been coming to my own personal attention, is where we're holding belief systems or even beliefs about God or the universe and how it views us, how our family views us, and how we're trying to stay in alignment with these belief systems that make us feel like we're truly enslaved. And it's breaking free of those belief systems that truly helps us to own our divine power, okay? That helps us recognize our worth and who we actually are. Okay, so we have so much encouragement coming through in this reading because what I am getting strongly is you are tired, you are worn out, you are needing to say no to these belief systems. You are needing to say no and put in better boundaries in your life that help you replenish, that help you balance out your divine masculine and feminine energies, that give you the time to replenish, okay, to de-stress, because we're really getting this encouragement that it's safe for you to do so and to liberate yourself from the bias of this belief system, okay? So big time coming through, you need to relax. You need to de-stress your schedule. You need to rest and recharge. And to do so is not weak. You are a human being, not a human doing. Group 2. There's a big difference here. And that's where it's like we need this flexibility, because I almost feel like some of you feel bad the moment you slow down. You feel bad or guilt for when you say no to someone. And I'm really hearing like you need to say no way more often, group 2. And it's like allowing yourself to free yourself from the doubt that you're doing something wrong, okay? It says offering all the divine doesn't mean negativity never rises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So it's like, I just feel like you guys have such a case of almost perfectionism, where it's like, I need to be perfect. And you doubt yourself at every corner and turn, because you're like, am I doing everything right? Am I still doing everything I should? Should I be doing more? And you doubt yourself. You doubt your ability. You doubt your power. You doubt that you're even a divine priestess, which you are, okay? And you're being called here. You're being called to make this course correction. It's like, yes, become the leader of your life, but it's like realizing you have the permission to give yourself permission to rest, permission to be, and let that be enough. And you dictate what you believe. You dictate what thoughts you think and what energies you partake in every day. And I'm just hearing the ego has hidden these truths from us, because it's like, oh, well, all I've ever known is to people please my whole life. All I've ever known is how to cater to everybody else's needs but myself. And it might seem very foreign for you, group 2, to actually start changing this narrative. But what I'm hearing is that is exactly what is needing to be changed. That is exactly where the universe wants to free you. They want to free you from these biased beliefs that you're not enough, that you need to prove your worthiness to receive, okay? That you're not worthy of rest, okay? And it's going through this process of healing the belief systems and really going into what resonates with me. Who am I now, and what do I actually believe? Do I believe in a God that's a dictator? Or do I believe in parents that, controlled my life? Do I believe those beliefs they instilled in me? It's like, where have I become my own dictator in life? And how can I free myself? How can I release these programs and belief systems that literally enslave me? And it's going, what beliefs do I want to choose now? Who do I want to be now? What resonates with me now? Because anybody who goes deep into their heart and their soul, they'll come to that truth that I'm already exactly where I need to be. I am who I'm meant to be in this moment. I am perfect in this moment. I don't need to keep striving or improving. I am unconditional love. And I guarantee you would never go to someone you love and say, you know what, prove it. Prove to me, you need to do this, this, and this, and then I will allow you to come over and relax. It's like, you would never say that to someone you love. You'd be like, oh my gosh, you're tired? Like, come on, come over, I'll take care of you. Like, let's relax, let's watch a movie, let's make some popcorn. Like, can I make you some soup if you're not feeling good? Like, how can I support you, right? But here we are making ourselves the exception to the rule. And it's like, where have we become biased in those beliefs that we're not worthy of that too? Right? We adopt these programs, and the most liberating and empowering acknowledgement is when we start seeing it's in our power to choose our beliefs. It's in our power to change if we choose it. So we have this integration period that you guys are in. It's like integrate and accept change, align with the cycles of life, improve mental alertness, and focus on the present moment. So instead of constantly working towards the future, because I do see that being a theme in your life, group 2, it's like, how can I improve my present moment? How can I take a step back and nurture and mother and love myself right now? How can I own my divine worth and power right in the present? Because I really feel like you are so future oriented, and it's like, but the future will always be the future. And if you keep planning for the future, you will never enjoy the present. So there has to be that balance, right? And this realization, the more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed the love and love this inner child, dear Lord. So see how we've been feeding perhaps everybody else. We've been taking care of everybody else's needs. We've been that great mother energy for everyone other than ourselves. But we crave this independence. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you want to be on your own. You want to be in your power. You have big dreams and goals and ambitions, group 2. I feel that. But it's like, we're not recognizing where it's inner power, because sometimes we're going, oh, well, I have to do all of these other things for everybody else, and I have no time for myself. Okay, that's a big one. A lot of us get wrapped up in. But is that a biased belief? Where do you need to say no? Where do you need to give yourself a little bit of this tough love and go, okay, maybe I am a bit of a people pleaser right now. And maybe I need to start coming back to self and seeing the importance of feeding me first, of loving me first, and helping me become more freestanding, more independent, which is ultimately what you want. Because I'm hearing you are getting worn out, group 2. You were like, there's so many mouths to feed. There's so many people that need me. There's so much this and that I have to do. I'm even hearing career-wise, you're like, I got to do all this. I got to do this. And it's like, but the moment you come back to center, the moment you claim your power back from all of those things and you bring it back to you, look how full your cup will be. Look how in your power you will be. Look how you will be able to change your whole reality. And it's like having the courage, okay? Because I know sometimes doing this is not easy. You might feel like you're letting people down. People might make you feel that way, but don't doubt yourself. Have the courage. Okay, so it says, dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in this creation that you exist, in this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart. You are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth, be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. What a gem of a card. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay, so even if you feel like you're making a mistake or someone's not happy with you, allow it to be what it is and create. Okay, so we have this invitation to co-create with the universe, to create your life in the reality you want it to be. Because right now I'm hearing it's not the reality you really want. So it's like, how can I embrace this goddess energy? How can I own my divine power? Balance the scales of the giving and receiving, making sure I'm getting what I need. And how can I step into this energy of courage and flexibility? Okay, help me not to fear. Well, the moment we step into our power, we don't fear anymore. Because we're owning it. We're like, life is happening for me. It's no longer happening to me. Okay? And when we take that leap of faith, we take that courage, we begin to trust that all is possible for ourselves, even if other people don't like it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm hearing you need to hear this. Other people's opinions are not your business. Other people's emotions are not your responsibility. Okay? You need to say no. You need to have boundaries with other people. Even if you feel, or they make you feel, like you're letting them down by saying no. But trust me, when you start owning your greatness, you start replenishing, you start giving to yourself and filling your own cup, you start cultivating confidence in yourself, you will never look back. And you are going to be so proud of yourself for taking these steps. And you are going to start realizing how your life is literally about you. Could you imagine a life that literally was just about you? A lot of people go, oh, well, that's selfish. No, we need to change that belief. Putting you first is not selfish. When you put yourself first, the better you're able to show up in life in general. The better you are able to help and assist others. The better light worker you become, the better you are able to give when you have more to give from your own cup. And it's like allowing yourself to reinvent those belief systems. You are not selfish for putting you first. And in fact, your life is yours. And this may come as a surprise to a lot of us. It's yours. It's not anybody else's to live. It's yours. So what are you making of it? How can you make this human experience that you are living in this time the best possible? Okay? We have embraced by light, mission uncovered. Don't give up. Okay? You might feel like giving up right now because you're so tired. You're so drained. You need to top up and replenish group 2. Okay? So please, if anything from this reading, de-stress, take comfort, replenish, okay? So we have this embrace by light. You are literally here for such a divine purpose, group 2, and it's time to start seeing that your mission might absolutely require you to be in your power. But sometimes we forget this. It's like, oh yeah, well, maybe I do have a life purpose. Maybe I do have a mission here, and maybe this is the next step I need to take so I can really dive into my purpose. So it's like, take a minute to step back, to become more flexible, to release the beliefs that you should be this or you should be that, or you can't be this or you can't be that, that you need to be small. Release that and allow your mind to actually wander into the possibilities that are open and available to you. And we have that courage. Take the chance. You're being divinely guided right now to take the chance on yourself, to step and claim your divine right. Your power is your right. Remember that. It is your right. So where has your right been taken away from you? Where do you need to reclaim your right and ownership of your life? And take that chance, okay? We have improve energy levels and increase life force, maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, amplify courage and confidence. So perfect. And I feel like a lot of this reflection that you will be doing, and I feel that this replenishment, you're being called to the ocean to do. Be by water, envision water, do water meditations where you hear the ocean, you hear the waves crashing. Like, you need that to just be able to meditate. And water is so replenishing. It's so cleansing, because I just feel like you have so much responsibility, and it's just letting it wash away. Envisioning those waves wash away all the fear, all the doubt, all the worry, all the guilt, and allowing yourself to come back to your true self, your wholeness, your divine goddess. Okay, let's read our angel number and we'll check out our surprise card. So we have 783. Your setbacks are not setbacks. They are opportunities for you to recognize your capacity to rise above darkness and challenge. Your light and capacity to recover are stronger and brighter than ever at this time. So how perfect is this? You might be feeling like you're in a setback. You might be feeling like you're not progressing, okay? But it's time to recognize your capacity to rise, to own your power. You are stronger and brighter than ever, and we have this recover, okay? So you're being, once again, recover. So you can be stronger and brighter than ever, to be the best version of you, okay? Our surprise card, gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So this makes me think of actually expressing gratitude for your body. Gratitude for what it does for you, what you're capable of, how you've been able to come through life thus far. Gratitude for this opportunity of growth. Gratitude of your power and how you're going to claim this opportunity. You're not going to beat yourself up about this. You're going to own it and you're going to go, okay, I see how I've been settling in my life. And now I'm going to choose to be grateful for this divine right that I've been given to be me, to be all of me, to show up replenished in my life, and to know that this isn't a privilege. This is my right. To do this is not selfish. It is replenishment. It is a necessity for me to own my divine power. I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm going to love and nurture myself. I'm going to become so freestanding and so loving to my inner child, to my body, that nothing in life is going to stop me or bring me down. I'm going to be able to say no without regret. I'm going to be able to show up and unconditionally love myself, unquestionably, unapologetically be myself. And I'm going to surrender every doubt and concern that makes me feel like I can't. So my friends, that is your reading. What an amazing reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments. I really love hearing from you. And if I can be of any more service to you, if you would like to book a private session with some Reiki, channeling of your personal guides, who they are, what they would like to say to you, please let me know and I will leave all my booking information down below. Have a beautiful, blessed day, my friends. Hello, my friends in group 3. If you chose this pile, then we are going to see what messages are coming through for you. We have this beautiful themed pick a card this week, which is all about revealing our blind spots. So where our ego might have hidden some certain things from us that we're needing to know that are requiring healing. So that's exactly what this beautiful deck of oracle cards really goes deeply into, that I have pre-shuffled for us. So we're going to see what exact sigil that you guys chose today for group pile 3. Okay, so we have number 8. And if you chose this sigil, it is the sigil of bypassing. So it means we are not seeing what we're bypassing in a situation. Bypassing is a coping mechanism that leads you to believe that an actual resolution has taken place when it hasn't. Okay, so bypassing or whitewashing is the act of using beliefs to avoid facing or healing one's painful feelings, unresolved wounds, or unmet needs. It is a state of avoidance. And because it is a state of avoidance, it is also a state of resistance. Okay, so that is the write-up on this specific sigil. All right, my friends, so now that we've seen the big theme for our reading in group 3, we're going to get some more information. So let's keep going. We're going to pull some cards to see what else we need to know about this scenario. So guides, angels, ancestors, we welcome you in now to please Show us the way to keep giving us your messages and clarity so group 3 can get more clarity on their forward path. Okay, so now that we've said that intent, our next card is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. I feel like this has been a theme in all my pick a card readings, is these boundaries. So it's pretty cool. This is coming up strong, okay? So the need to say no, the need to pause. Okay, what other information do we need to know about this bypassing? What is group 3 bypassing? What is this bringing forward for them? Ooh, we have Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Woohoo, okay. Oh, I had a feeling this was going to come out. Ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Ooh, we got a lot of heart energy in this reading already, my friends. Okay, I want to pull another one from this deck. What other information do we need to know? What are we bypassing? What are we resisting? What are we avoiding? What does group 3 need to know? Feeling this one. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Yes. Ooh, sorry, almost dropped my other deck here. Glad I didn't drop it. What else do we need to know about this situation? What does group 3 need to know? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we had a couple jump out. Oh my goodness, 3. Do we need all 3? This one. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Aww. Okay. Getting some real clarity. Getting some clarity here in these cards. All right, let's keep going. What else do we need to know for group 3, please? Group 3. Woohoo. Healing away addictions. It is time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Yes. Getting that loud and clear. Okay, that was a few too many, so let's just give that another reshuffle. Group 3, please. What are they bypassing? More information. Okay, got a winner. Get clear. Interesting. I do want to pull you one more from this deck. I'm going to cut it. Sincere relationships. Yes. Okay. Feeling that strongly. Okay. Let's grab your guardian angel card. What support? Whoop. What support do we need? Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Yes. Gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. Yes. Okay, one more deck to go, and we'll pick you guys an angel number, and then we're going to dive right into your messages. Face your financial fears. Okay, so when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Cut the deck. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay, so let's grab you guys in group 3, your angel number. 483, you are here to grow, and this won't occur without mistakes. But your angels want you to know that you are loved no matter what. Surrender your guilt to God. Telling. That is so telling, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to grab a surprise card, and I'm going to literally just grab one of these. I just feel like I want to cut a deck, so I'm going to cut a deck. Okay, we're going to go with this guy. And we will see what it is at the end, okay? So we will check that out at the end of the reading. All right, my friends, hopefully you can see all of these cards. If not, I apologize, but don't worry, I will mention them, okay? And show them so you can see them properly. And I'm also fading light, so I apologize for that too. All right, so my friends, with this bypassing that we are prone to, this blind spot that we have, I'm really feeling is surrounding your heart chakra. We have a lot of indicators here that you are truly bypassing your emotions, how you really feel, group 3, and also seeing the beauty that is around you at this time. So there's a lot of emotions I'm feeling that are coming forward for healing for you. And a lot of these emotions are surrounding these rigid views of self, these rigid views of how life must go and how life must play out. And I'm really seeing you strongly in the divine masculine energy at this time, which means you are really leaning into the go, go, go mentality, okay? So you guys might have been attracted to group 2 as well. And if so, please go back and listen to that too, because I feel like some of you are needing both piles, which is interesting. But yeah, along these lines of balance, we're really needing to actually acknowledge where we might be in our lives at this moment. Are we overdoing things? Are we too much in the go, go, go mentality? Too much in the divine masculine energy that we are forgetting that we need to have a proper balance of the feminine as well, which means the ebb and flow, the trust in life, the intuitive side of self, this nurturing aspect of self. Because what I'm seeing in the cards specifically is we are having a really hard time saying no and slowing down, giving ourselves this time to heal, giving ourselves this time to nurture. And I'm really getting that there is a disbalance at this time. So we're really needing to actually take time to go in and get the clarity we're looking for, okay? Because a lot of us are thinking we need to go, we need to strive, we need to do to be able to succeed in life. And I'm just seeing you're bypassing all of these valuable emotions and intuitive insights that are trying to come through to you, okay? And it's allowing ourselves to release our fear okay? The fear of the future, the fear that we're not going to be able to achieve what we want in life. And I'm seeing a very strong emphasis on material success here. We had this with the financial fears and the no more complaining and the healing away of addictions and gratitude. So I'm really hearing we're needing to get clarity on how we actually feel about success and what that truly looks like. And a big thing I'm hearing, it's like, what does success, what does abundance really mean to you? Is it financial gain? And are we getting caught up in this attitude that we aren't deserving? Okay, because what I'm really hearing is deep down our hearts are needing this unlocking. We're needing support at this time, and we're needing to start recognizing where we are feeling undeserving, okay? Because I feel like a lot of us are striving right now. We're struggling, and we're in this process of go, go, go to be able to be worthy of our dreams, to achieve the success we're looking for. But what we're clearly getting in the cards is we're needing more flexibility and gratitude for what already surrounds us. I'm surprised the Ease and Grace card did not come out because I really feel like there is so much of that coming through. But to be honest, I'm really feeling like you guys are in this space of despair because it's almost like life has let you down, okay? That's what I'm hearing. It's like life has let you down and you're feeling that in your heart. And I feel like you're trying to avoid that truth. You're feeling like, well, what I'm feeling right now is almost this disappointment, like you had your hopes up high for something and it feels like the rug just got ripped out from under you. That's what I kind of feel. And I feel like this is an expectation you have in your life, that the rug is going to consistently be ripped out from under you. The moment you start achieving success, you're waiting for that failure. You're waiting for that shoe to drop. And you're waiting for that confirmation that you're not going to get what you deserve. And it's almost like this cruel punishment of life that I'm seeing. And it's like you're needing to validate that you feel that way, group 3. And I'm really strongly hearing you need to validate these emotions of unworthiness and this belief system that you have. You're needing to be more flexible with, because do you really believe you're worthy? Do you truly believe that you will be taken care of? Because I'm strongly getting that you are afraid that you are going to have to handle everything on your own, that you are the only one who will ever back yourself up, that you don't have supportive relationships in your life. And I just see you being so independent that it's even hard for you to surrender to God, to source energy, to the universe, and to trust that it is going to meet your needs. Okay, there's a lot of that. And it's almost like you're outrunning the past. A lot of you, I'm feeling you're outrunning the past, where it's like perhaps you feel guilty over something, or perhaps you feel like life didn't treat you right. And it's almost like a punishment now, where it's like, okay, now I just need to suffer. And even though your soul's going, no, you don't need to suffer. You are deserving of nice things. You are deserving of a great life. There's this negativity that has inhabited. And it's almost saying like, no, in actuality, you don't really believe that you're going to be able to achieve what you really want in life. But you keep striving and you keep struggling regardless, because you're like, what else am I going to do? But when we do that, we're not honoring how we felt and how we truly feel. We're ignoring and we're resisting this new belief. We're resisting what we truly feel. And it's like, it's time to now honor and heal that heart that's feeling so hurt, that's feeling like it's not ever enough, and really bringing that time and balance to the feminine energy, where we can then restore ourselves. We allow the universe to help. We allow supportive friendships in our lives. We allow clarity to come, to liberate ourselves of the stories. Okay, because the biggest truth is that we all are living a story, And we have that authority at any time to change the narrative, and really allowing ourselves to give the burden to God, to give the burden to the universe and be in our power is one of the best things you can start doing for yourself, group 3. We get so much confirmation of this in the cards here, and the self-sufficiency card really is jumping out at me for you. It says the ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting is, take what resonates here, but some of you might be like, envious. You might be envious. You'd be like, why? When is it going to be my turn? Like, when's it going to be my turn, universe, for me to enjoy my life, for me to have the slowdown, for me to be able to be in that space where I can just enjoy and savor life? And the universe is kind of going, well, when are you? When are you going to let go? When are you going to let us help you? Okay, so this is where we're getting this confusion, this chaos, and we have a bit of this addiction, okay? We have a bit of this addiction to this belief system that really keeps sending us in circles, where over and over again, we're justifying that we're not enough. We're gathering the evidence that the universe isn't going to support us. We're gathering the evidence that life isn't going our way, and that's maybe why we're feeling like, when is it going to be my turn? And we kind of get into this attitude where it's like everything feels like it's fighting against us. But it's like, where are we fighting when we need to lay down the sword? Where are we striving and struggling when we know that life can happen for us, okay? And we have this beautiful assurance, like, you can face these fears. You can overcome these addictions to worry, to negativity, or to these repetitive patterns in your finances or in your unworthiness. You can give those things to God, to universe, whatever resonates with you. And you can have success, but it's like allowing yourself to heal those patterns and allowing yourself to really go in deeply into why they are such a huge point in your life. Almost like, why does that mean success for you? Okay, why is success measured in finance? Or what you do for a living? That's kind of what I'm hearing, is the universe is wanting to show you where we're needing to really shine a light on these unhealed wounds, financial wounds, money wounds, and fears, and where our hearts are hurting, where our hearts are needing support, and allowing ourselves to surrender that fear, okay? Because I really feel like there's a lot of fear you have about the future, about where you're going. But it's like, if you just let go of the 3D paradigm, if you let go of the belief that money equals success, and you start going into your heart space, you start listening to your intuitive promptings, you start relying on spirit to show up for you, and you start just letting go of the control you need of life. That's what I'm hearing with this addiction. It's like this need of control. If you just let that go and you start going into gratitude, you start going into the beauty of life. You start allowing flexibility in your life, in your attitudes, in your belief systems, and you allow yourself to see that fear is an illusion, but you are guided and loved every single step of the way, and you can build that trust in God to prepare for you, to love you, to give you that guidance and clarity, okay, to show up for you. It's like, give the opportunity to the universe to show up, okay? And start saying no to these addictions, to these fears, to these worries. You know, put up those boundaries and say, you know what? No, I'm going to cut these cords to these things. I'm not going to let this disrupt my future, to project on my future, because I'm going to start taking my power back. I'm going to start trusting the universe to be there for me. I'm going to say no to the things that make me feel sad, that make me feel less than. And I'm going to say yes to what truly inspires me, to what truly lights me up, to what success truly means to me as an individual. Because when we look at society and how they've measured a successful person, they are not taking into consideration any certain individual. It's like, this is the measure of success for everybody. This is what everybody has to look like. This is what everybody's story needs to be. That's how we see success. But it's like, that is such a wrong and backward story. It's like every individual is different. Who says it's wrong to live life a different way? Who says it's wrong for me to not make $1 million and be happy anyway? It's like, who says it's wrong? Why does money need to be a measure of success? And it's like, can we reframe that belief system? Can we let go of the control? And can we just start to begin to trust ever more? Okay? Let's get some more information. Because I'm just feeling like you guys have felt so let down by life, but I'm hearing like it's this change in perception that's needed that's going to really help you to really see the truth of the situation and really give you greater clarity. Okay, so just allowing yourself to shift perceptions. Truth. Okay, so seeing the truth. Where everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Interesting. So a lot about speaking truth, owning your truth, and allowing once more the universe to show you the truth. See how it says, use me to speak through me. Take over, speak through me, right? So giving the universe permission to give you truth, to help you seek out the truth, to speak the truth, and notice how we're being called to action here. So there's a lot about voicing and understanding your emotions and how you're truly feeling, okay? A lot about that here. And I'm just super getting the message to keep going, okay? Keep strong in your faith. Keep strong. Keep holding true to you. Keep believing in yourself. Keep searching for the beauty in life, because even when we get let down, okay, even when our hopes and dreams seem so far away, it's like, don't allow that to discourage you, group 3. I'm really hearing you need to keep your faith up. You need to keep your spirits up. You need to keep seeking out the truth for what is right for you. And it's like calling out those programs, okay? So maybe you are needing to be that voice of truth in the world. Maybe you're needing to go, hey, you know what? This isn't right. This doesn't resonate. Why are we all doing this? And it's almost like this calling out the truth. That's what I'm really getting. And it's like calling yourself out on it too, where sometimes we get lost in those programs. And it's not a guilt. It's not a beat up myself time. It's, oh, okay, now it's time for me to take my power back. And I can realize how empowering it feels when I start really choosing the belief systems that I resonate with. And that's empowering. I'm also hearing you have a hard time asking for help, group 3, okay? So you're needing to use your voice to ask for help and to really stop judging yourself, okay? There's a lot about judgment as well. So recognizing you are good enough. You are worthy too of beautiful things. And even though we might have this specific view of what success needs to be for us, it doesn't mean that you are a failure if you're not there yet. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a person because you're not there yet. Because it's like, what standard am I holding myself to? Is it my personal standard? And where do I need to be more flexible? Where am I judging myself? Where do I need to say no to these repetitive negative thoughts, okay? Because you are a beautiful person, group 3. I can feel your energy, and it's truly beautiful. You have such a strength in you. You are so resilient, and regardless of whatever the situation is, you can persevere. You can get through this, and you're going to come out the other side stronger than you ever have been. So don't be afraid to ask for support. We have the sincere relationship card, the heart chakra card. We have the reach out for emotional support card. So ask if there are things that you are struggling with. Don't struggle alone. It's okay to ask the universe for help. It's okay to ask a practitioner, a psychiatrist, a friend, whatever you are needing. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay? And know that you are worthy of support, group 3. You are going through profound heart healing at this time, and it's time to just remove the harsh judgments that you've put upon yourself, okay? It's time to truly release all that you've kept in your heart. It's time to see it. It's time to let go of the restrictions you've had upon yourself. It's time to let go of the confines of society or religion or whatever the story may be for you. It's time to break free and really just own who you are, okay? Just be you. And that's what I feel like sometimes you might bypass, is those feelings you feel about the world, those feelings you have, this anger and resentment that you might have towards the fear or how money works, how the systems go, and it can get you down. Okay, I can really feel that. It's just like, it's so frustrating when we see how the world works and we know that that isn't the way it should be. So I'm just hearing, speak your truth, say what you need to say no to those programs, walk your talk, and really begin to trust that it is safe for you to slow down, to embrace your intuitive side, and to ask for support and let the universe help you. Because I definitely see this frustration here where it's like, I don't know if I can let go and still be safe. I don't know if I can let go and allow the universe to support me because I've only known how to look after me. But it's like letting go of that grip, releasing the control, and allowing the universe to really show up for you, okay? Let's read our angel number. So we had, you are here to grow. And this won't occur without mistakes, but your angels want you to know that you are loved no matter what. Surrender your guilt to God. So know that we're here to have a human experience, okay? And being human means we're going to make mistakes. We're not perfect. We are a soul that is experiencing so many different things in this world and in this life. And it's like allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission to make mistakes, to not be perfect. Because I really see you trying to be perfect, group 3. And know that that is an impossible standard to meet. So it's like, how can I give myself love along this journey? And know that it's okay if I make a mistake. If I make a wrong step, it's okay. I'm not going to stay immobilized by fear. And it's like allowing your angels to really come in and support you. You are loved no matter what. And if you're feeling guilt, if you're trying to make up for the past, it's time to acknowledge those feelings. It's time to give a new energy to this world. It's time to release that guilt and see your worth and value, to say no and put up those boundaries to things that are no longer worthy of you, okay? Let's read our surprise card. We have Rutilated Quartz. I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Improve energy levels and increase life force. Maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, and amplify courage and confidence. So great. I think this card came out for the last group as well. So a lot of similarities here. But long story short, it's like you are in this human experience and you have control of how you want to spend it, how you want to live it. And it's like being grateful for the energy that you have to live life to the fullest. live your life to the fullest, my friends. Like, give yourself that permission. And then we have this increased feelings of self-empowerment, courage, and confidence. So it's like, yes, I do have control. I'm in the driver's seat of my life. I'm going to own how I feel. I'm going to allow myself to go there. I'm not going to bypass or bulldoze past the things that bother me. I'm not going to keep resisting the truth that I need to speak or say. And it's like, I'm going to tell the world that enough is enough. I am going to tell the world what I'm passionate about. I am going to let people know what needs to change. And it's like being that rising force. And it's like, I'm no longer going to give in to these addictions and worries about money or how I'm going to support myself, because I know the universe is going to be there for me. And it's so empowering when you step into this role, and it's so healing for your heart, because you're truly beginning to see your worth and value, my friends. You're no longer allowing the world to disappoint you. You're allowing the world to happen for you. And you're moving into this energy of sincere gratitude and peace. It's just absolutely beautiful. And the people you're going to start attracting are going to be fulfilling relationships for you. I really strongly feel that, my friends. So keep bringing yourself in that angelic protection to protect you from any of these fear-based energies, and to stay on path, my friends, to not allow this to distract you, to remove those belief systems. Ask Archangel Michael to help you cut cords, so you can continue to move forward in complete trust and confidence in who you are becoming. So, my friends, that is all I have for you in group 3. Wow, what a reading. You guys are here to be a game changer, I feel. So don't hold back, my friends. You are doing amazing. So if I can help you with this in any way, please reach out. I'm taking new clients at this time, and I would absolutely love to connect. If you would like Reiki, a reading, some channeling of your personal guides and their messages to you, please let me know. So I'll leave my information linked down below. And in the meantime, have a beautiful and blessed day.